The annual general meeting of NASFAT Agency for ZAKAT and SADAKA NAZAS and MUHARRAM ZAKAT Disbursement, which coincided with the 10th year anniversary of NAZAS, was held on Sunday, July 21, 2024 at the CIPM building at Lausa, Ikeja. Reports, activities and operations of the agency were tabled before the stakeholders at the event. According to the reports at the AGM, as reported by the outgoing chairman of the agency, Abdurrahman, NAZAS has been able to mobilize about 700 million naira since year 2014 that the agency has commenced its operations, and the same amount achieved so far has been disbursed to different indigent and deserving citizens of this country and in the diaspora, irrespective of their faith, ethnicity, color, or race, and their needs cut across every aspect, from health intervention for surgery and other health-related matters, scholarship, empowerment, businesses, debt relief, Train to Fund Scheme, TTFS initiative, among others. The report also revealed that a total of 130 million naira was disbursed across the agency to over 300 beneficiaries for this year, and the Train to Fund Scheme alumni is already making impact. The scheme will be upgraded by next year. The agency transition chairman, Abdurrahman, speaks more about this in an interview with King Media.
They will send their zakat. So it has been difficult, but it's not insurmountable. It is something that you have been passing through. Of course, for the past 5 years, we have crossed 100 million. As at this year now, we are in July, we have really been able to raise almost 150 million. Our target this year is 200 million, but we hope that before the year ends, we reach the target.
The Train to Fund Scheme is an initiative which is aimed to support entrepreneurs who are beneficiaries of the zakat in managing their funds and scaling their ventures. The chairman of AVEC Leadership Academy, Mesani Yusuf, spoke on the relationship between AVEC Leadership Academy and NAZAS and the impact of NAZAS and the society.
NAZAS is the zakat of for me, I think it's a really around first is promoting the knowledge and education of the essence of zakat and Muslims. Second is expansion. NAZAS started in Lagos. Today it's in Abuja, it's in Ibadan. Even offshore is in Cote d'Ivoire, and I think they're discussing with the guys in UK. So expansion is making it more convenient for the Muslims to contribute as a country NAZAS. And the third is disbursement. And in the last few years now, they disbursed it as some of them. And my charge really to them is that I hope I get to a billion naira disbursement sooner than later. And that is benefiting humanity as well. We talked to one of the members that visited last year, who produces crystals, has now trained more than 6,000 people in the last 12 months based on the support we got from NAZAS. So, alhamdulillah, I think the impact is multifaceted. Right, so AVEC is supporting NAZAS in their Teach to Fund scheme, which is a scheme created to teach certain number of people, I think they say 10 or so, and teach them the basics of leadership and entrepreneurship, and then NAZAS then funds them. So we are the technical partner today, NAZAS is the funding partner. So that relationship started 2 years or so ago, and I hope that can be strengthened in the years ahead. Right, so I think for NAZAS, I would say 3 things. First is accountability. It's important to continue to account for every cover that is contributed. Second is transparency. And the AGM that we're doing, the annual account, are part of this transparency issue. And I'll say third is really around expansion. There are more Muslims who are looking for a credible platform to use for the zakat and NAZAS and SADAKA disbursement. And NAZAS should please reach out and go beyond Lagos to offer its platform to Muslims everywhere in the country.
The AGM also witnessed the induction of new directors on the board of NAZAS board. The three new appointed directors are Professor Moruf Adelekan, Imam Saheed Adekunle, and Alhaja Kubrat Lawal. Two of the newly appointed directors spoke with King Media.
You see ZAKAT to be one of the pillars of Islam that most people don't really. I can't say they don't know about it, but they have less information about it. I believe we have the opportunity to make people know more about ZAKAT, the advantages of paying ZAKAT, the special advantage you get by doing allowance work, because through ZAKAT you can empower a lot of people, you can change the lives of many people, you can impact in their life in a very special way that they will even turn around to impact others. So being a director in NAZAS will give you the opportunity to give out information, to invite more people to come and participate as far as ZAKAT is concerned.
I want to thank Allah for this opportunity. And as much as I see it as an opportunity, I also see it as a great challenge to administer people's fund by giving to the less privileged. As a member of the board, I am expected to help in any way possible that I can to get funding and also orientate people to support the agency by paying their zakat, and to also help in the discharge in the administration of the zakat, because I happen to be a member of the technical committee that does screening for those that give the zakat. So I see this as a very big challenge, and I can only pray and hope that Allah is infinite blessing helps myself and every other member in this charge of this duties.
Three outgone directors were celebrated and appreciated at the event. The three outgone directors are Alhaji Hafiz O. Bakari, the chairman of the board, Dr. Nasiru Onibon, and Alhaja Sherifat A. Andu. The outgone directors were appreciated and presented with plaque.
Alhaja Sherifat Andu, on behalf of the leadership of NASFAT and the leadership of NASFAT Agency for ZAKAT and SADAKA, this award of commendation was presented to you in recognition of your contribution and selfless service towards the upliftment of NAZAS Agency for ZAKAT and SADAKA, NAZAS, as director from 25th March 2018 to 24th March 2024, even today, 21st July 2024. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you immensely. You are really trying. I can also testify to that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all that you do for the deen.
Ajia Sherifat Andu, one of the outgone directors, expressed appreciation on behalf of the directors.
It wasn't actually I expected an award. I just served. And I thought that is just what we're supposed to do, serve them. And then the award came. It was a very big surprise. So I felt like you're doing whatever you're doing, people are watching you. And they reward you. And that is telling me, I'm telling people who are watching that we are called to serve selflessly. And the structure is already there. We just have to continue what we do and then add new things. We're in the technology age, and we add more technology to make the administration and the administration of ZAKAT more seamless and Let me the 21st century.
The General Manager, NAZAS, Mr. Mofutau Adelotan, identified factors that made NAZAS stand out among others and which has given the donors courage to continue to pay the zakat to the agencies for onward distribution and disbursement to the deserving people in the society.
We bring out forms for applicants to come and apply, and they take this form, they fill. After filling the form, we suggest them to interview. We have a committee on the board called Technical Committee. Basically, imams are the members of this committee that are on our board. Their own role and the management's role is for when the forms comes to us, the management team, we review the forms, the applications, we check it out, and we recommend whether they are okay to be attended to or not. Some will reject based on so many reasons. So the ones recommended for approval, we pass it to the technical committee. They meet and they interview these beneficiaries one-on-one again to ask them for their needs and to ascertain that yes, they are really in need of this based on their classification. We have for empowerment, which includes the TTFS. We have for scholarship, student paying school fees from primary, secondary and tertiary institutions all over the country. And we can even pay maybe examination fee for beneficiaries under scholarship as well. Then we have the health needs. For now, we have two categories of health programs we run. We have the health empowerment. Those who are in need of health needs, maybe they want to run a surgery or treatment and they are in need of funds, we attend to them. And this doesn't even wait till any board meeting or MUHARRAM disbursement before we give, because these are emergency cases. Then we have the NAZAS Health, the HMO scheme we run with Lagos State Health Management Authority, with just 40,000 naira for a family of 6, father, mother, and 4 direct siblings and children. Every year is a premium brand that we run for them. So then the other one is monthly stipends for those who are aged that we feel they cannot work on their own, just like they are collecting pension. Once we pay our staff salary, they get their own alert too. But we review these people almost every month to ascertain if they are still alive and they are still in need of this our gesture. And when we have debt relief for those who have one or two debts to be paid, that we can ascertain that yes, these debts are really genuine, and we have those people that only that we have confirmed for. We equally attend to them. So those are the areas that we get applications from, and that is the way we get beneficiaries to be disbursed to. Alhamdulillah, if you check our current economic situation, the dollar rate equally affects what we call NISOB, which is the threshold of the wealth you can have over a period of 1 year before you can say you are deemed to be paying zakat. Right now, as we are talking to you, based on NISOB and the current price of gold and dollar rate, is over 10 million naira as NISOB, which shows that an average Nigerian worker or an average Nigerian small-scale investor cannot meet up with NISOB, but they do sadaqah on a regular basis. Like by December now, we'll be having what we call Food and Clothing Day. Most of them do support this initiative with the little they have. And aside that, they have been giving back. Like today now, the plaques you saw us give out to our past directors. One of our past beneficiaries did those plaques. And he has been training people on his endeavor that we have also empowered. Some of them too have been doing so many things. The palm sander and pushing on now is being done by by our beneficiaries who is into cobbling job. So some of them, aside giving us direct sadaqah or zakat, they've been giving back materially. I will mention 2 major factors that we can practicalize. 1, increasing knowledge about zakat. Aside from what our missioners do every now and then at their mosque and branches, we in NAZAS, we have what we call online quarterly lecture series. Started about 3 years ago. So every quarter we bring up lecturers from NASFAT and outside NASFAT to talk about zakat and its impact and how we manage this to people out there. So this also has been assisting. So we say knowledge about zakat assisting. Then what we are doing here today, publicity and accountability, is a major factor. People see us that yes, the little funds they give to us are being used judiciously. If you check our accounts very well, like I said, you should not spend more than 15% of what you collect on operations. We don't do up to that on operations. So majorly about 85% or more goes directly to beneficiaries. These are what attract more donors to us. And again, we are a NASFAT agency. We don't concentrate our beneficiaries on NASFAT members alone. If you check our beneficiaries for today, maybe you might say 30, 70 NASFAT members and outsiders. It's in that ratio. So that equally attracts donors to that, yes, they are not just collecting our funds and giving to their members directly. They spread it across.
Other NASFAT stakeholders at the event spoke about the impact of ZAKAT and NAZAS on humanity.
Islam is a way of life, it's a religion. Islam is a way of life. That must take care of all aspects of our life. The spiritual, the health, the finance, the family, the human relation, and intellect. It means no aspect of our life is left out. And an aspect is empowerment. This empowerment that we do is to ensure that no Muslim goes to sleep hungry. That's one of the uniqueness of our religion. That everybody has a share in our commonwealth. The fact that you have the resources means that some people have been denied the resources, and you have to share the resources with them. Allah in the Divine Mercy has decided to put you in their care, to put them in your care, to test you, to know whether you are going to give them their dues or you don't give them their dues. In spite of the hard economic reality in Nigeria, what we have done now, we cushion the effect of poverty that those who are suffering. We are not saying we are eliminating poverty. We want to alleviate poverty. And have a loaf of bread is better than none. Somebody who is not having anything to do before, no matter how small what you are giving him, that will change his life one way or the other. The import, the essence, is not to see a beggar among Muslims.
Today we were having the annual general meeting of the NAZAS agency for ZAKAT and SADAKA, NAZAS, and also disbursement. The directors, they have told us about how much they have collected. In the last 10 years, they have collected 700 million, which we have disbursed. And disbursement covers empowerment, covers scholarship, covers health, covers clearing debts for people and taking care of the agents that collect monthly stipend from the agency. Alhamdulillah, it has been very, very impactful. We even have a young guy that gave his own testimony today. He was empowered, he was using glass to produce plaques and awards, and he has also been able to, empower other youths in this field. That is to tell you that the disbursement is really helping a lot. There are some other disbursements that are also going to be done today. We have people that are into tailoring, selling soft drinks and all that based on your request. This is how NAZAS responds to our request. And we don't even limit disbursement to probably during Ramadan or during MUHARRAM. Whenever we have enough funds, we respond to the application being submitted by people. And that of health, there is no limit to when you can apply for health assistance, maybe you need to perform operation and all that. As long as it's genuine, yes, NAZAS is always ready to support the guy. So we encourage people to bring their requests, and we also encourage our Muslims out there. We are doing this with Amana. We know it is a trust. The money is being given to NAZAS as a trust. So we have no choice other than to give people as long as they are genuine. We're appealing to our Muslims out there. Take Zakat seriously. It is one of the pillars of Islam. And there's no other better place for you to bring your money other than NAZAS.
Some of the beneficiaries in an interview with King Media expressed their joy and appreciation.
Àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ process láti bí ọjọ́ mẹ́ta kan. Kọ́kọ́ fún wa ní training yẹn náà pè ní training to fund. Wọ́n dẹ̀ train one on business planning, business management, marketing, risk management, and all those one. Accounting for non-accountants. So, Bashilima keep record fún business wa láti progress. Thereafter lẹ́ni sìn tá wá wá bí fún occasion yẹn wọ́n award wa ní certificate and wọ́n dẹ̀ ti promise wa ní financial assistance tí a máa fi ṣe kíni tá a máa fi boost the business wa tá a máa fi improve on our business. Now my own line of business ni productions of soaps and insecticide because you are looking at me, you see I'm a visually impaired person. So, and when I went to Nigerian Fan Crime Center for the Blind, we were trained in the productions of all those home care products, and that is what I have been doing since I graduated from that training institution. And but the chain and she, but because of pé kò sí much fund, kò jẹ́ kí ká lè ti grow much. But with the leverage tí NASFAT agency for Zakat and Sadaka fún wa lẹ́ni, it will go a long way láti improve on our business. My focus is to improve initially, firstly on my branding. I have to work on the branding so that the market is there. The market is there. We have the market, but just to meet the demand only. But with this leverage, I really appreciate NAZAS, and I pray that they will grow from strength to strength. What they have given us, mo gbàdúrà kí Ọlọ́run kó kún wa lọ́wọ́ ká lè lò judiciously, so that in the next few years àwa náà máa jẹ́ donor sí NASFAT, ZAKAT and Sadaka.
When I was called, I don't even know that I will come and collect my items, because they have been calling me interview upon interview. So I thought maybe they want to do physical interview for me. So I did not even expect it. So I'm so excited. I don't know what to say than Jazakumullah khair. I was given industrial straight sewing machine.
Mo ń lọ sí NASFAT tó ní àbáyé ibi tí mò ń gbé. Ogun State, Olówó Tẹ̀dọ̀ ni mò ń gbé. Ogun State, Olówó Tẹ̀dọ̀. So NASFAT tó wà ní àbáyé ibẹ̀ ni mo ń lọ. So ibẹ̀ ni mo ti bọ́ ń pa yìí. Tí mo dé lọ gba fọ́ọ̀mù. Alhamdulillah, Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣe.
Báwo ni fúnra ṣe affect business nígbà tẹ̀ ọ̀tí fún?
Wọ́n affect business mi. Torí mo kàn ń lo kúlà lásán ni mi ò tí ì ní rárá. Mo dẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú àti ní Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ṣe àná láti NASFAT. Alhamdulillah.
Àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ tí wọ́n gba nǹkan kan àbí mi.
Ìmọ̀ràn mi ni wípé ká mọ̀ lórí ká dẹ̀ fi ṣe nǹkan tó jẹ́ ká fi ṣe. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ fún NASFAT, Ọlọ́run máa bùkún wọn, iná ò ní tán owó wọn, inshallah.
Okay, ọlọ́run àìfún ṣe ẹ̀rí ṣe ń bí egun tẹ gbà yìí o. Ẹ̀yin ní òfin tó pé bá dé gbé nẹ́ẹ̀sì àti ẹ̀yin náà máa yọ tó káwọ́. Ẹ̀yin náà á máa yọ sàká inú ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ògbó ọlọ́run àfún ṣe o. Ọlọ́run àjẹkùn rẹ̀.
From CIPM building, Alausa Ikeja, Fauziya Salakosoni reporting for King Media.